What's up, everybody? Good morning to you. I am so excited to see you guys this morning. And so, another week, another day of shenanigans, pettiness, and shade, and you. So, super excited that you're here. So, go ahead and go ahead and invite your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, your church members, literally everybody. Go ahead and invite your timelines, whatever that looks like. Smoke signal, DM, call them on the phone. I just want everybody in church chat this morning. Dr. James Mable Jr. joins us today. And so, it's what we do. Got some headlines for you. We're going to have fun this morning. So I want you to come along for the ride. Y'all ready? All right, let's see. I'm going to see if y'all ready. I need you to be interactive this morning. Got a little bit of clean inside. Hezekiah Walker in the background. Yeah, he'll make you clean inside. New Day with Amber Shaw. Let's go, guys. What's up, everybody? How are you? Know that this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. In the background, before we get started, listen, it's Throwback Thursday here, and it's new music. We kind of commingled them together, but got a little bit from Reverend Timothy Wright and Myrna Summers with Magnify Him. So hopefully you guys have had a great week from last Thursday to this Thursday. Always a pleasure to be, in your presence, getting ready, looking forward to seeing who will be the first person in church chat. We'll see what goes on there. Dr. James Mable Jr. does join us this morning. So we'll have a little bit of convo and possibly an inspirational word of the day on today, right? So tell me what's going on in your life. So one of the first things that we're going to talk about this morning, so gas prices. Y'all know what I'm talking about. gas prices. Now, earlier in the week, there was an article that came out that said that on average, gas prices have surpassed the $4 mark. Now, that hasn't happened since 2008. So when you guys check in today, I want you to let me know where you're checking in from, what's your city and state, and I want to know what are the gas prices in your area, and have you gone to buy a new pair of walking shoes, because walking might be your new transportation mode. I'm just saying, the new mode of transportation. So guys, without further ado, bringing to the platform, I think I've said his name at least 3 times already. You know how he gets. So we have to make certain that we acknowledge him so he can prepare his mind and his heart and his face visually so he can come on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. James Mable Jr. joins us this morning. Hey, Mable.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Amber. How are
What's
you?
going on?
Oh, this is a day the Lord has made. We've come to rejoice and be glad in it. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up the everlasting doors. For the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? All right, the Lord, strong and mighty. Come on. Who is? The Lord mighty in battle. Who
Stop
is
right there. Stop right there. Because you know you. You know you.
glory? We
I
thank
know
him.
you. We
We
know
lift
you.
we lift him. Listen, there's something about when you just, you continue to call on his name and quote that word. So good morning to church chat. Everybody that is in early while praise and worship is going on, while they're getting tuned up, hopefully they had a good sound check. And praise and worship is going well. Steve Dalton, we see you, buddy. Restine Wilson, good morning. Hey guys, everybody get on in here as we have this conversation today. I'm happy to be back. It's been a minute, Amber.
Yeah, you've been gallivanting.
Since I got flued out, and
I like
everything.
how you like to overshadow the fact that I say gallivant, and then you let the people know that people is paying the bill for the flu. I'm just saying it works. It all works together for the good of those. What? Come
Who
on.
love the Lord and are
Hey.
called according to His purpose. We are grateful. We are thankful. Alan Ybarra, Navasota, Texas. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Alan.
Good to see you, man.
Alan had a birthday recently, Mable. So we'll talk about that, and we're gonna talk about these gas prices. So y'all ready? So go ahead, city, state. Let me know where you are and how much is the gas in your area.
Yes, absolutely. Is it that time, Amber? Is it that time yet? Is it? Okay.
Almost.
All right. But yeah, y'all listen, put your prices. What's going on where y'all at? Because I'm seeing $7 and it's we almost what? We about to $4 down here, right,
Yeah.
sis? So it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy in these streets. Y'all get y'all motor scooters and
Y'all better go get y'all a good pair of walking shoes. And when I say walking shoes, I ain't talking about Jordan either. I'm just saying we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Let's go.
yeah, we'll talk about it in a few.
12:30, The Source. Good morning, everybody. Yes, indeed. That's a great throwback to have in the 8 o'clock hour. It's currently 8:08, 8 minutes past. Yeah, new day with Amber Shaw, 12:30, The Source, Reverend Timothy Wright, Myrna Summers with Magnify Him. What's going on? How is your day going thus far? Do you guys know that this is the day that the Lord has made? We will rejoice and be glad in it. 713-668-1230. Currently 44 degrees. We get up to a high of 73 today. Overnight, we're in the 50s. Limited rain, everybody. Still want you to be prepared. Throw them in your bag. Put them in the trunk, the accessories. Your umbrella, your raincoat, jacket, poncho, protective headgear, and of course, your rain boots. It's Thursday. It's a pre-Friday, and Dr. James Mable Jr. is no longer gallivanting across the country. He is here with us this morning. Good morning, Mable. How are you?
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Amber Shaw. Good
Michelle. Good
morning
morning
to
to
all of the
all of the
wonderful
wonderful
listeners
listeners
in.
in 1230 land. I'm so grateful to be back with you. And no, I'm not gallivanting right now. We just back in the South just for a little bit, Amber. But what an honor and pleasure it is to swing back through and hang out with Amber Shaw on the new day with Amber Shaw show today. Have y'all called in yet? 713-668-1230. Do what the host says. Okay? Just do what she says. I'm gonna be good today, Amber. What's going on?
Nothing much, just living life, trying to figure out if I need to downgrade on my car because gas prices are high. I possibly need a new pair of walking shoes. And I'm not talking about, they can be expensive, but they need to be the kind that's really, really going to add some comfort because Houston is so spread out. Walking may be my new mode of transportation.
Hey, I understand. This may be a strategic way for all of us to burn some calories.
You better come on.
Yeah, who knows? The Lord definitely, his thoughts are not our thoughts, his ways are our ways. So sometimes some things have to happen so that we may be able to get back on track to where we need to be. But yeah, these gas prices, we're in an interesting time right now, of course, with everything that's happening around the world. So yeah, I think I might need to downgrade or something because I'm taking premium right now in my little ride. So pray for me, all right?
And, you know, everybody ain't able. James's vehicle requires premium. Honestly, mine does too, but I promise you, I have been neglectful in that area right there. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. And so he'll tell us about where he's been. One thing I did want to mention, and James, this is just a pre right here. I'm just going to throw it down. Yesterday, I told my listeners to turn to their neighbor and say the word shift. Uh-huh. There's a shift in the NFL, and I'm going to leave it right there, James. Maybe we're going to talk about that in a little bit. New David Ebershaw, 1230, The Source. Here's Robin McGee with Nobody. I've had my share of but on this road, I haven't got time because I've come way too far on time right now. A little bit from Robin McGee, new music entitled Nobody.
I was bumping that.
Oh, I know. Well, we don't want to bump too, we can't have the 808s in the studio because it's called Facebook police gonna pull up behind us and they're gonna be like, can't do it. So,
Yeah,
you
they
know.
will do that. They will do that. They will do that. First chat, make sure you guys will share this broadcast. We see you
Yes.
guys are coming on in. It is a wonderful pre-Friday. Amber, it has definitely been crazy past couple of weeks in a good way.
Yeah.
Baltimore was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time. Baltimore's like a second home. I have some dear family and friends there who I just love, who just just captured my heart. And
Oh,
I mean, for real, like
I got you.
it's some people in your life that and you in that category, when you're not giving me a hard time.
See, you messed it up. You messed it up.
When it's but no, Baltimore was dope. Matter of fact, there are some pending engagements. A couple of churches are trying to get me back for next month, so I may have to gallivant.
So what, in this moment, in this time and space, I feel like that PA, that area. I mean, are you trying to tell us something that you're gonna be moving that way or something? I mean, no.
No, no, but I mean, it is interesting that area has definitely pulled me as you've
Okay. Yeah.
watched the career bud and sprout. That area, and it started with the First One Hour Church and the Full Gospel Church, and it just has blossomed. So
Okay.
If you get a chance to go back, it just blesses me. But to have not just for the assignment, but there are some special people there. So I'm grateful for the East Coast, and as you know, it's the East Coast is where it's at. A lot of density, population, people, churches, and leaders. And so look at here, church chat is getting a little active here. Corey Warren, good morning. I've already seen your comment in church chat. I'm not going to comment to it because you know what, I am going to comment to it because I'm back in the saddle, so I can't be backing down. He says the Gallivant matriculator is in the building.
There you go, just like that. There you go.
Marissa C.
Like
Newbine, good morning to you. Oklahoma City is in the building. I'm looking forward to being in Oklahoma. Amber, I got the Gallivant one more time next week.
Okay, well, let's hold off on that gallivanting conversation.
But I got a story for you to hold.
Okay, hold on.
Are we going to do the shift stuff about the NFL, or you want something else that didn't hit the headlines that, I think it's overshadowing. It's being overshadowed because of the war stuff and all this stuff that's going on.
Okay, so hold on. So let's do this. So for those of you that are just jumping in, so gas prices are up. Let me know what city, what state you're in, and what are the gas prices in your area. If you filled up yesterday, I want to know how much per gallon was gas in your area. Again, good morning to Clarissa Newbine. Yes, indeed, Oklahoma City. Also, the one, the only, Anthony Faulkner is here.
97 continents is in church chat. International.
Yes, indeed. Torsha Walter is here, ladies.
Hey, Torsha. Now, Torsha even coming for me in church chat. Torsha say, James, where do you even live? I can't, Torsha. Torsha, don't do it, Torsha. Torsha, don't do it, Torsha.
I mean, sometimes, God's people have a way, of seeing through things. Those that are truly anointed will see through things. Listen. And are able to, they got that discernment on, and they see what it really, really is. I'm just saying.
Listen, Torsha, I will say this, my address is in Houston, Texas. It's Houston. I'm here, Harris County. I'm a Grimes County boy, but I reside in Harris County, Houston, right? But it just happened, it's been hopping up. The Lord has just been blessed me to move about. Uncle Foots is in church chat, Amber.
Okay, hey, listen, Uncle Foots was with me on Monday. He repped his church, and I appreciate him. He's been on for the last couple of weeks on Mondays, so I definitely appreciate Uncle Foots. Donald Ray Harding from Oklahoma City. Listen, we interactive in this.
Yes.
So
Steve.
Oh, Daryl is here. Okay, we're gonna come back to Daryl. Steve Dawson is North Carolina, Charlotte to be exact, and gas there is $4.19.
$4.19.
Yeah,
you can get a couple of packs of bubble gum for $4.19, sis.
It's amazing how you just equate that to bubble gum, but okay.
$4.19, Steve. What is that? That's Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody in church chat. The host said, put the price of your gas when you fill up. What y'all looking like out there? We got Deacon Crystal Singleton Wilson in church chat.
Come on, D. Good morning.
A.T. LeGrone is in here. I'm gonna be quiet because
I'm curious. So I need you guys to tell me gas prices for those of you that are here in the city of Houston, surrounding areas. Don't act like the gas in Cy-Fair is the same price as gas in Fifth Ward, because it's not. It's not. It's not.
Oh!
For those of you that live Sugarland, Rose Sharon, Rosenberg, all of that, it's not the same gas price in Spring. Mm-hmm. Y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about if you want to, but go ahead, drop your gas prices. So I am curious, Pastor Daryl Jackson, good morning, sir. It is always a pleasure to have you on and be a part. He says you didn't answer the question. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head and say, James, this is directed at you.
I don't know. What is Daryl talking about?
This is your songwriter. He is the executive producer. He's all of that to you. I think you know. I don't think. I just think you want to look over it.
Because I have to see, in this season of life.
See, you know how people start to deflect and they want to give you this like exaltation and stuff. They want to exegete it. They want to disguise and mask what's really going on by
I'm
hitting
trying
you.
to think, what is Daryl talking about?
Okay. Well,
Um,
it will be revealed soon. It will be revealed soon.
This man says, she asked, "Are you moving to Baltimore?" The answer is no.
Okay.
How be it ever.
See, here you go. It's either yes or no.
I said no.
Okay, so let it be there. There's a period at the end of that.
Amber, you're not about to get on board with Daryl Jackson today. We're not about to turn this corner on this show, Amber. I said what I said, and the answer. Daryl loves me too. He loves you, but he loves me too.
Well,
the
that's
answer
coming
is
from
no.
your mouth. This came from his mind, his fingers, and now
I will say this: Baltimore, that DMV area, has been an absolute blessing to my life.
Okay,
that's
done. It's done. Are you moving to Baltimore? No.
But I'll be back soon.
It's always the extra. It's always the extra with him. Okay, guys. So we did gas prices. I'm gonna scroll down and see who else has commented about those specifics in their area. If you guys have a topic of concern you think we might want to talk about this morning, go ahead and type it in. Now, James does have a shift this morning. James, what's your shift?
Yeah, my shift this morning. Well, I will say this, to your questions. Clarissa says Sam's Club has it for $357 at some locations, and she's in OKC. So
okay, good deal.
My shift this morning.
Come on, shift.
Somebody may have an extra child on the side, and they ain't been talking about this in the news because the war in Ukraine is overshadowing everything with this gas stuff.
Okay.
Well, I'm a ride or die Dallas Cowboy fan. We all know. Well, it is now being reported that the owner, Jerry Jones, is being sued by a 25-year-old woman.
Wow. Who said there's a shift in the NFL. There's a shift.
That he is his daddy. The NFL is undergoing all kind of shifts right now. She's 25, and it was reported by the Dallas Morning News that this lawsuit has literally been reopened, and that Jones reached a deal with her mother in the 90s, and she ain't been getting paid. So I need y'all to pray for Jerry Jones. Yeah, Doc got some extra cheering on.
But honestly, I mean, it is a shift. It is NFL news. That's a part of the shift too. But it's Jerry Jones. I mean, seriously.
Wait a minute. What does that have to do?
No, I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Come on.
Come on, Amber. No. I mean, is it a scandal? My point is Jerry Jones got a whole bunch of money. And if we just not hearing about it, it's going to go away as quickly as we heard about it. What?
You said what you said.
I said what I said. I also say that Renee is in the background with Blessed Be the Rock.
Come on here.
James likes that, so I had to make certain that we got that in this morning. Definitely a great song. Make certain that you guys support Renee. The song is entitled "Blessed Be the Rock."
Right. Listen, Rastine Wilson says Sam's and Costco gas is $3.50-ish. Houston area. Coco is here. We love you, Coco.
Hey, Coco.
MG.
Yeah.
All the way on the East Coast.
All the way east.
All the way. Broderick Purvis says, James Mable called me up to sing. He's still trying. He's still persistent in trying to sing for the broadcast.
For the broadcast. For the broadcast.
For the broadcast.
For the broadcast.
He's trying to get some exposure in the kingdom. That's what's trying to.
Because we gotta love big. It's a whole movement. Hashtag Love Big movement. Shout out to Broderick Purvis, Louisville, Kentucky. Listen, Broderick, you know what? Next week we're gonna bring you on. We might try you out. We might try you out, but we're gonna bring you on first. Now, don't do too much. Now, so I was listening to Broderick's morning part that he does on that sister station that I'm trying to think of, WLOU, and he mentioned that they have a TV station now, like they have a TV arm of what they're doing, and he gets 5 minutes. So I told him the other day, you got to maximize that 5 minutes. Now, that was for the TV part. So when we bring you on, that doesn't transition to, I'm messing with him. But no, I might invite some people on next week. And we haven't had a bunch of radio on. Last week in your place, we did a meet and greet kind of, sort of. Not kind of, sort of. That's what I did. Drina Penn dropped in with us, as well as Roger Willis. Roger dropped in. Yes, it was good. It was good.
Awesome. Listen, and speaking of just this shift, I also want to report we're praying for Deion Sanders, Amber.
Yes. He had some complications with his foot surgery that he had, and he had to have 2 of his phalanges amputated.
Yeah, we'll listen.
2 of his toes got cut off, everybody. I just,
Yes.
Because somebody is saying, what's a phalange? So, I
mean, we know you were trying to be educated. We know you got
trying just a little bit.
We know you went to school and you got some of the definitions right. You were able to get some of them, correct. But you made it. I mean, you got to come. I need to see some hand claps. In the church chat, Amber gave us definitions. Anyway. I need y'all. That's it, Anthony Faulkner. Big Words Ministry. I need some hand claps in church chat because Amber just decided to blow us away with her vocabulary, and it has blessed us. I'm clapping for you, Amber. You did that.
Whatever. Good morning, Coco. Again, it's Women's History Month. We got the Women's History Spotlight in the background. It's about Jill Brown. I'm not even worrying about what you're talking about right now.
Y'all put the hand claps. Don't forget, you gotta bless Amber, y'all. Bree Smith says James is something special for the people. Now, Bree, wait a minute. Am I really that special, Bree? Am I special?
Hey, Bree, what's going on, friend?
Torsha, you better celebrate.
Bree thinks you are hilarious.
I try to do the best I can to make the people laugh.
Yes, indeed. It is Women's History Month. That was our spotlight for the morning. Jill Brown. Good morning, everybody. 25 minutes past the hour. New Day with Amber Shaw is with you. Got my co-host. His name is Dr. James Mable Jr. from Grimes County, everybody. Navasota, Texas. I make him feel special. I had to say all of that. It's one of those things. Hey, James.
Hello, Amber. This is your Grimes County dude.
Did he? You know what? Did you just say this your Grimes County dude? What is going on?
You giving me this introduction. I am a resident of Houston, but thank you for the hometown foundational welcome. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Well, listen, James, we did mention the gas prices and stuff like that. They are rising. And they are at an average of $4+, which is, more than it's been since 2008. So we know that that's the case. Hopefully you got you a good pair of walking shoes just in case you decide to, put the vehicle in the garage and, start getting some steps in. But this conflict that's going on in Russia, in the Ukraine via Russia, it's still going on. A maternity hospital was hit yesterday, and the casualties and just the whole destruction. And then not to mention Brittany Griner, who is from the Houston area, a product of Aldine ISD, champion basketball player, WNBA. She is currently being detained. What say you, Dr. James Mable?
I think it's a very, very unfortunate situation. And I know that, of course, when you are on the public eye and things like that, people will, do anything to just try to, I guess, slight your name. I mean, I was listening to an interview, and I was hearing this other host talk about the fact that there have been plenty of instances where this same exact substance has been passed through, and there has been no repercussion. And so I think it's just a matter of just, unfortunately, one of the downsides to being a public figure.
I agree. And praying for her family, praying for the families of all of those over in the Ukraine, those individuals, whether military be deployed or not. If they do, then, there's a whole nother thing that goes with that, because now you got more people going into an area that is just that is being devastated by this war. So continue to pray for them, everybody. We'll be back in just a moment. New Day with Amber Shaw, 12:30, The Source. Good morning, everybody.
You want a new car, call Rob Dawson. You want a used car, call Rob Dawson.
All right. So that is what it is.
Yeah. So
hopefully they can resolve that. I mean, in my, my prayer is that it is resolved, that there is a sense of peace that covers those that are in that leadership position. And, listen, come on, that some sound mind comes into this, and like the egos are moved out the way, and everything that is connected to that. So these people can rebuild, start to do some rebuild, yes, but just get a sense of, calm back in their life, because this is out of control.
Yeah, and it's so funny, Amber. And Church, what are your thoughts? I mean, of course, every time we turn on the news, this is the main story. It's very, very unfortunate, because I personally think, Amber, that with the sanctions and things that our country and all the nations that are allies of the U.S. and of Ukraine are taking, that the move is very, very strategic, but I don't think that Putin understands, or I'm not going to say understands. I just think he is taking that as, okay, I'm going to go ahead and ramp up these attacks even more. And especially when we get into the area of civilians, and you getting breaking news stories that maternity wards and things are hit in compounds, and I mean, we see McDonald's has pulled out, Apple has pulled out, we've cut the reserves, we are all these major players that are partners around the world are now pulling out. But is that necessarily causing, to me, what we're seeing in real time? It looks like it's just actually increasing or agitating President Putin. And so it's a very,
never
very
thought about it. I never do that, because companies and brands and entities do that because they don't want to be obviously connected to what they consider to be against their policies and whatnot. Absolutely. And don't want to appear to be in agreement with. But I never thought about that might anger him more. Mm-hmm. Just like, Brittany Griner is not the only American that's over there trying to get out, but because of her status, she's the one that is put, out front. And, are they detaining her because she really had the cannabis oil, or is it just because she's an American? Of course, I try not to go that far to the left, but yeah, in this situation, I think it's a safe conclusion. Yes, it's a safe conclusion that is. I mean, again, for a young lady who has played over in Russia for the last several years and has never had any type of issue getting out. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, very unfortunate. And then it circles back around to us, Amber, which is why you guys, for those who follow me personally in my stories, there are a couple of things that I do just consistently every day. Hey, stay prayerful. And then, if you're in my stories, it's like, hey, you made the wake up list, don't complain, because it could really, really, really be worse. And I know we all have our own life's challenges and sets of things that we face. But all we have to do, again, is just turn on the TV and just look and observe. And that could easily be us, So we just have to, pray and stay prayerful. And so, yeah, Amber, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to watch because we're talking children and families, and yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. All right, people. So what else you got, James? James, you are that guy that sees a lot of different things, and in your travels and whatnot. I do see the request, and I'm going to acknowledge the music request in just a moment. So I'll put that up. But yeah, I got it for you. I got it for you.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of stuff in travels. What have the airports been like? Have they?
Amber, it has been crazy in some spots. Of course, with the DMV area, it's always loaded. I haven't seen anything just out of the ordinary. I will say that the flights that I've been on here in the past few weeks, particularly to Baltimore and back home, we're talking full
Okay.
full flights. And so it's I mean, it looks like it's, even though it feels like it's back to normal, we know it's not back to normal because
Yeah.
at some points as well, there have been, particularly, I'll just say this, it hadn't even been hard getting out of Houston, to be honest. Now it's just busy, busy up on that East Coast piece, but it's just been like, okay, walk on up.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Not that it's a good thing. You getting out of Houston is great, but I had this thought internally. So I traveled for my birthday, right? And I had a small problem coming back. Strangest thing. So I am in South Carolina and getting ready to leave. And so there's a particular seasoning that I can't seem to find here, right? My mom and I have been looking for this seasoning since before Thanksgiving, right? At a particular brand chain that happens to be in South Carolina as well, right? So they're in South Carolina. I got them. They're in my bag, right? They're in my bag. Still in the plastic bag with the receipt that, of purchase, right?
Okay.
So the guy, he opens the bag and he was like, ma'am, we have to test these. I say, test what? And so they're all the same. I got 2 for me, 2 for my mama, right? They're all the same. And so they were like, well, we're going to have to test each one of them. I was like, my mom is not going to be happy because of this, right? So anyway, so I was like standing there just waiting. They literally opened just one. They finally came to the conclusion that they were just going to open one. The supervisor made the call. And she was like, okay, yeah, they're all the same. So we don't need to do this. But they literally just, got their swabs and whatever solution that they needed to have. And they literally,
they wiped it down.
they know what they did. They sprinkled he just pulled it back just a little bit. And on the solution, on the little piece of paper, whatever they had, he sprinkled. They looked for it. And I was like, so is it supposed to change colors or something? He was like, yeah, if it had like chemical agents and stuff in it. And I'm just standing there. Now I'm flying back literally on my birthday. And so they're like, well, ma'am, this. And I'm like, hey, I'm good at this point. It's my birthday. So it's just like, I'm not going to really let you upset me today. But the fact that they wanted to test, I mean, it still had the seal on it and everything, all 4 of them. So listen, I don't know about y'all in these airports, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get through. And CAE in Columbia, is a relatively small airport. So it's not a lot of stuff that goes on.
Right.
But listen, that's the most action I...
Huh? They was just trying to mess with your season. They have nothing else better to do. It ain't that much traffic coming into Columbia, South Carolina. That is a rather small airport. They ain't had nothing else to do.
That is the most action I've ever seen in that airport, and it's like crazy of all the days. And because of some seasoning. So, ladies and gentlemen, she is here with us. She has our inspirational word of the day. Coming to the platform, stand, applause, do whatever you do for
Come on,
Carmina Barnett
somebody.
this morning. Hey, Carmina, what is going on?
I'm just in the midst of Jesus. Blessings and honors, oh God.
Are you laughing because you heard my seasoning debacle?
So, as we grow in Christ, we learn what to look over. And I had a look over spirit just right there. Look over that. I heard the Lord say, just look over.
That was a real thing for me. I wanted the seasoning, and had they opened it, I would have felt like, what am I going to do with them now? I'm not going to use them. Fine. Look over. I know it's still the look over spirit.
And look over spirit. See, I'm growing in 20 and 22. I don't know what y'all doing. Because there would have been a time I would have been like, girl, why is you why? But see, I have grown. And so now I just look over.
I bet you, but listen, I bet you wouldn't have done that to TSA.
I'd be looking at them to what, but I have grown. So we look over. We look over. Yes. I have a look over spirit. God is good.
So what you got for us today? What's the inspirational word for today?
Well, I just had to fight a squirrel for my poor Orby. So, I want to encourage the people. Yeah, squirrel, tried it with my dog. Yeah, my puppy came through. I got an African-American puppy. But today I want to encourage you. You know how you always like, I'm gonna, and you can't quite get going. You can't quite get moving. You got a gunner spirit. How many of y'all got a gunner spirit? I know Mable do, because Mable been gonna do something for 242 years. If he don't come with it, I'm tired.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. No.
I'm sorry.
No. Carry on. The band.
A gunner spirit. You always gonna do something. It don't never come to fruition, but you're gonna. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
I come through. Mina, the bandit, I come through. Why the tilt? Why the tilt of the neck? I can't.
Because that was the look over spirit. I'm telling you, I'm watching in this thing. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn up your prayer pressure. Yes, in 20 and 22, y'all got this. I don't want the Lord to be sitting up when you start praying. He be talking about, wait, who is that? I need you to be actively talking to him on the regular, not just when you want something. It's good to check in and just say, God, you're good. God, it's because of you. And stop right there. It does not always have to be, give me, will you please, Lord, I need. Sometimes it's just good to talk to him. Tell him that you love him. You appreciate him for that breath you got right now. So turn up your prayer pressure. Yes. And that'll help you with the gunners. You can actually get something done when you talk to him, because then, see, he's going to give you direction. Some of y'all trying to do it by yourself. I'm just saying. Because I'm telling you, this morning when that squirrel tried it with my dog stopped for a moment. And I knew then he had checked in with the Lord. And he went for that thing. That squirrel will never bother us again, ever.
So I do have a question. Can I ask my question? So did the squirrel come for Orby, or did Orby come for the squirrel?
You're not gonna call my dog out. We was minding ours. We was walking like we supposed to be doing. See, he was being a tree. You don't remember that word. Orby was doing what he was supposed to do, and that squirrel tried it.
James. There's something about this story that just doesn't quite sound right.
Because usually the squirrel be going away.
That's what I'm saying.
I live in Dallas. We got some squirrels that think they buy something. They got that life going on, so they will bring you the smoke. So you got to get out their way.
Okay, well.
But Orby took a little time. He turned on that prayer pressure. Yeah, he got that squirrel out of there. So yeah. I seen it work.
Whoa.
I seen it work. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Prayer pressure. Turn it up. All I'm
Turn up your
saying.
blood pressure.
Now
Right.
If
Fitzgerald
he
is
can do it
here.
for Orby, he can do it for you.
Now Fitzgerald is here. Now you know you got to be truthful in front of the good bishop. You know Fitzgerald Davis. So Carmina, is that really what happened? The squirrel came for Orby.
If I'm a miss God, I'm gonna lie about some money, not about a dog and a squirrel. I promise you that's how it went down. I'm a miss God over a dog and a squirrel. I promise you that.
Listen.
I can't. I just can't at this very moment. I just
Carmina's looking real saved in this white over here.
listen. You know what? I'm not. Listen. Crystal Singleton Wilson says squirrels are furry demons.
Amen. That's a word. That's a word. That's what so into her life because that's a word. Yes. Yes.
But listen.
But Orby took that thing out. Hey.
But Miss Mary Mable says ghetto squirrel. Come on.
Hey,
James mama say
it was.
Ghetto.
It was. It was. That thing started charging for us, and I looked at Orby because he was about to be solo, and then I realized he had caused confusion, so we was all right.
Carmina, wait.
Because I was like, if you bold enough to walk up on me and him, I'm out of here.
Carmina.
All right.
Anthony has turned your whole life-changing episode into a parable.
Yes.
There it is. There it is.
He says that you are telling an amazing parable. I'm just saying. Well, you know what? Ultimately, I'm glad that you're okay.
The Lord is going to bring it back to y'all. You're going to be in a position where you're going to need that story. Trust me. He's going to bring it back to you. The Lord's going to remind you. Something's going to come charging at you, and you're going to think of that squirrel. And I'm going to be like, it's a game now, huh? It's a parable now, huh?
Carmina has blessed us with this inspirational word. Will there be one?
Is there
one? I mean, somebody come down the aisle. C.S. and Brian Lawrence said, not he was about to be solo. Just for the lead.
Good morning to C.S. and Brian Lawrence. I'm just
saying.
Oh my God!
Think about it. If you see a squirrel that's bold enough charging at you, you gonna think about that thing. You're like, dog.
Listen,
squirrel.
Fitzgerald is testified. Fitzgerald says they are bold in Dallas. He must admit.
Oh yeah.
I don't even understand. Are we really giving characteristics of a squirrel?
I think these squirrels in Dallas got that vaccine. They be charging around here like they got the juice. They got the juice.
So it's the juice fault that they now act as such.
I can't just lay it on the juice. I'm just saying we got a situation in the middle.
Okay.
So the squirrels ain't scared.
Okay, the squirrels ain't scared. We're gonna move on because we got to get out of here. Can we possibly just see Orby so we can just look at him and just know that he is okay? Is that possible this morning?
I'm sorry, we cannot because we just got him to sit down. And all of y'all is gonna be at the house, and I'm gonna be trying to wrestle him down. So now we see him next time. So I speak by faith. He good.
Okay, that's fine. I missed right. Wait, what? Oh my! What? Oh, you know.
No.
Carmina, can you see the comment?
Now wait a minute, y'all. Y'all know Mable is coming.
And see Fitzgerald, that's what I'm saying. You know, I just wanted Orby to just kind of gaze at us and we would be able to tell that, you know what, Orby, you are okay today, that the squirrel didn't do you harm, and that you prevailed through this whole ordeal.
Orby will have to join y'all on next week. Because again,
I'll just say, give him a week. a week of time to process, and
He need a
Oh
week.
no, he good. No, he good now. Trust. He took the thing out. It's just that I'm not trying to wrestle with him right now. So we're gonna let him rest and get his puppy out.
All right, so we are excited that Carmina's okay. She is no longer in danger. I can't say too much for the squirrel. Orby's good. So listen, we are thankful unto God. Listen, Alan says, I heard of Daniel and the lion. Oh my God. But Carmina and the squirrel, the Vatican must have taken the book out the Bible. Carmina 1 and 1.
And 1. Wow.
You know what? I'm feeling like this is not a safe space. So I will no longer share what has happened in my day-to-day going forward.
No, you've been blessed. You just blessed
you just blessed the people. No, Miss Mary Mable. No, she said she is blessed by the squirrel testimony. Bless you, evangelist.
I'm just saying. I mean, this could have been another way. I could have logged off. You never know. But the Lord
had it not been, huh? James, we gotta go.
We have to go.
Y'all don't understand. It was so cute because Orby, and you can tell that's when he was talking to the Lord, and then he went in. I said, "That's my dog right there."
We gotta
listen. Even the dog has a direct connection to the Most High. Listen,
when you live for everything attached to you, everything attached to you, feel it.
I can't. New day with Amber Shaw, 12:30 The Source. Good morning, everybody. Carmina Barnett, James Mable Jr. They are joining us on the Facebook side of the Facebook side of the conversation. Good morning to you. Time for me to move out of the way. Paris Ely is up next with the Morning Magazine, ladies and gentlemen. I said that just for Carmina Barnett. The Morning Magazine is up next. Blessings to you. Know that this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. On the way out, we are remembering Brenda Waters, and I got this song by request, so we're going to play Victory, Brenda Waters, on the way out. Dr. James Mable Jr., your final words, sir?
My final words are simple.
May the Lord bless you real good. That's all I got to say.
And see, just like that, I try to give him his opportunity. I really, really do. And then he does that. Blessings to you all, everybody. Lord, say the same. I'm back with you dark and early in the morning. New day with Amber Shaw, 12:30 The Source. I don't know what to do with you, Mable. I don't know what to do with you.
All right.
By request, and second, by request from Torsha Walter, and it was seconded by Coco. Roderick Purvis, Robin McCullum. Y'all still have shows today. I need y'all to play Brenda Waters today. Victory. That's all I can give y'all, because it's gonna pull the copyrights for it. So we're gonna finish it out. Carmina, I guess she left us in grand fashion, right? But Brenda Waters' Victory, for those of you who don't know, Brenda Waters was from Houston and everything. Definitely a legend in her own right. And she left a vast music legacy and ministry in passing. So with that, I've had a good day with you guys.
It's been a good day.
I wasn't expecting the parable. I wasn't expecting the almost loss of life conversation.
All
I
right.
had no clue that that was coming, but I am truly glad that everyone is safe. The squirrel might not be so much, but Orby and Carmina are good. So that's the most important part, right?
Oh, listen. Bless you, Darius. Bless you as well, sir.
All right. So what we got on the way out?
Robin McCullum, she said she's gonna hit that one today. Corey said he's gonna play it Saturday.
Corey, yes, Corey Warren. Hey, okay, so guys, so check this out. I want you all to do this for me. Corey Warren is at WFMC in Goldsboro, North Carolina. If you go to YouTube, type in WFMC, there's going to be a video that's there. And that video is going to say like abandoned radio station. It's going to say, I think it's going to have country station in the description and everything. I want you guys to just watch the video. So it is the station that Corey currently works for. It's just at a different location that's not far from where he is now. But that building was abandoned, if I'm not mistaken, on March the 9th, like 1998, right? There was a flood or something that happened in that area. But there's a whiteboard in this video. And on that whiteboard, it has 5 of the top gospel songs on that board. I mean, this building has been abandoned literally since 1998. And on that whiteboard, it has 5 gospel artists and songs that they were supposed to play that day. Out of that whole video, all of the records that were lost that day and stuff, you'll see it. That was the thing that blessed my life, to see those songs that were on that whiteboard that were still in pristine written condition. So go find that video. Check that out.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That is dope. Shout out to Corey Warren. And it's been a good day, Amber.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that. That was actually my go out song. James Cleveland, It's Been a Good Day.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Listen, can I throw in a couple of shameless plugs right quick?
As long as they're not long.
They're not gonna be real short. Listen, a couple of things that are coming up for those who are in church chat Thursday. First of all, no, I'll be gallivanting again this weekend. If you're going to be in the Austin, Texas area, be careful because there's a lot going on in the city of Austin and the vicinity. They have the South by Southwest Music Festival. So like every hotel room in the city is booked, right? It's thousands upon thousands of folks, 10-day festival. But I'll be at the Emmanuel Bible Church on Sunday morning, one service, 9:30 a.m. Pastor Eric D. Jones Sr. So if you got any cousins, relatives, family members, tell them to come on over to Emmanuel Bible Church, aka the Love Church is what they call it down there. Be leading worship and fellowshipping with them. So I'm excited about that. And then, guys, Thursday, March the 24th, I actually just made a post this morning on my wall. Do something for me. Go out and share that post. We are finally getting ready to celebrate the Gospel Billboard Indicator #1 hit, It Shall Pass. Of course, we had a tour planned, but we had to pivot. And so Thursday, March 24th, at my church, my new assignment, 6 months in, Crossover Bible Fellowship, Pastor Blake Wilson, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can pull up, but put your mask on if you come. Or you can tune in. Thank you, Amber. And you can tune in via the Set Apart and Chosen page on Facebook. And so that's 7 p.m. Shante Floyd, who is a connected to the one and only Amber Shaw, the wonderful Amber Shaw, is going to be there. Tasha Sias, Dallas Fort Worth, Michael Dixon, Houston, Texas, and an amazing quartet group, Unity of Navasota, is going to be in the building. Guys, I would love to see you there. We're going to be giving toward the American Cancer Society, as well as blessing the hit writer himself, Pastor Dow Jackson, for all of his hard work, for him being who he is to the industry and to my life as well. And so Uncle Foots just said, what about Oklahoma City? I'll be in Oklahoma City March the 20th on the third Sunday. So I'll be in Austin this weekend. I'll be in Oklahoma City next weekend at the Bethlehem Star Church, 8:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. And looks like Amber has left us. And because of her connection, I'll just wait for her to come back. But guys, anyway, if you are going to be in the Oklahoma City area, Bethlehem Star Baptist Church, March the 20th, for their Family and Friends Day. And so, guys, I'll just wait for Amber to come back. If not, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, let you guys go. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. There she goes. She's back. Oh, whoa. Can't hear you, Amber. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. But yes, so all those announcements, govern yourselves accordingly. But y'all be good. I'm going to get on off of here. Love y'all. Y'all be good. Peace.